Oh shit, here we go again.
Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the Prewsandvews Podcast. Before we get right into it, don't forget to leave your comments at the end of the video when you're done watching. Comment your opinion. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and to y'all listening on the podcast platforms. Yeah, I don't know what goes on there. Just do whatever you do. So the issue was a bit more prominent and spoken about, I think 3 weeks ago, when the whole Agyapa incident was being spoken about a lot. And I happened to find this video on the Joy News channel. I think it was a PM Express episode, where it was like Iwan Mensah sort of like being the host of a debate between the MPP and the NDC about the whole Agyapa incident, and the special prosecutors report on the Agyapa deal and how it was going. So I watched the video. I think it's about 15 minutes long, and that video really spoke to me, and really it was funny. The video overall was very funny, and that video spoke to me, and I think the video shows how corruption looks in Ghana, how corruption works in Ghana, and why it's very difficult for us to, we can't kill corruption, but why it's difficult for us to sort of bring corruption to a very minimal level. So I wanted to share it and talk about it on the channel. So I had to edit it down to a very short length. And before anyone speaks about context, anything the special prosecutor ever decided to investigate has a hint of corruption in it. We need to get that concept into our head first. So Airbus, hint of corruption in it. Agyapa deal, hint of corruption in it. None of them were deals where you could say, oh, that was a very good deal. Okay. So I edited the video down. So I'm going to play the video. You guys are going to see it. I'm also going to watch it. And then after, I just give my thoughts. And then that will be it. The video sort of speaks for itself anyway. So I won't even talk much after. So yeah, let's just get right into the video.
I stand with the people of Ghana on this matter. I stand with civil society organizations. I stand with the PIAC. I stand with all those who have said that the Agyapa deal, as presently constituted or done, is not good for Ghana.
But what you're also saying is that you agree with Martin Amedu's document.
Yes, in essence, under Agyapa.
So you applaud Martin Amedu.
We say that Martin Amedu has only vindicated the position of the minority.
Yeah, but
in all this sometimes...
But that is positive.
It's positive.
You applaud him.
It's positive.
You applaud him.
Well, nobody has applauded us, the minority.
Oh, but I'm curious. Why are you shying away from applauding Martin Amedu?
For what? He's not brought anything new. We're saying that he's not brought, Martin Amedu has not brought anything new.
But my curiosity is, the NDC too criticizes Martin Amedu at the same time. I mean, that for me, as you see, it's hard to. What's your own reading of what's happening?
Well, let me say good evening to our cherished viewers, my good friend Bistab and yourself. Of course, it's always expected that the minority would cherry pick because of the reference to the Airbus issue that was raised in the document. And so they would want to, if you like, get all of us to take our focus off that and focus on Agyapa.
So I make the point to you today that you disagree with him, but the president, by his action, saying that on the basis of that report, he's going back to Parliament for the process to start all over again.
I don't have a problem at all. And I'm saying
better than that.
Why? So because His Excellency the President has given a directive,
is that an admission
we cannot critique Mr. Martin Amedu's work. Is that your suggestion? That because the President has given a certain indication on how he thinks the transaction should proceed going forward, we cannot critique the work that Mr. Martin Amedu did.
That is the President, his view.
Absolutely, yes. So the President's view is going to be carried out. But I'm saying that I disagree with aspect of the decision that he delivered. Why? I'm not entitled to critique him.
So there's nothing he did in that report that you agree with?
I haven't said so, but I'm saying that I disagree with aspects of the report that he delivered.
So which aspects do you agree?
Oh, Evans, don't put me on the spot. I'm just dealing.
It's a fair question.
Because I don't think it's fair.
Oh, it's a fair question. You can't say that you disagree with everything.
You don't throw in aspects, things which are not connected with the Agyapa deal. And you provide cannon fodder for people to attack each other. You don't do that.
He was just doing his job. He was updating us, the people.
You're not updating, you're just providing the basis for what we are doing now.
No, but
Political equalization.
but he was
No,
is that what he was doing?
That's what he was doing.
He was updating
He
us.
did it consciously.
Your substantive point is that Amidu had no point doing that in a report.
I will entreat you to go back, take the report, read it once again.
This.
You have not read it.
I made the point earlier.
Yes.
That this was on the back of Airbus agreeing in court that bribes were paid. And you dispute that.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the UK judgment.
Yeah, okay.
In addition to providing information regarding prior UK EF inaccuracies,
Okay.
Airbus also accepted that the Bribery Act had provided the SFO with extended extraterritorial powers and potential interest in the facts posed in 2011.
Okay.
This was exemplary step for the Dutch and French domiciled company reporting conduct, which had taken place almost exclusively overseas. It then goes on to detail, and this is on the basis of which they reached the
Deferred prosecution agreement.
Read on.
Deferred prosecution agreement.
They are talking about jurisdiction. That what you have read is jurisdiction. Read on, please.
The basis of the deferred prosecution agreement is the fact that Airbus admits in court that they did pay the bribes, and because of the admission, we won't prosecute.
Oh, my brother, you are reading the judgment. Read the judgment, and we'll see where Airbus said they paid bribes.
No, but so are you disputing that?
Airbus said that there was no basis for the Spanish courts.
Okay, I want to.
There was no basis for the Spanish company to pay Samuel Muhammad's agency fee, and that conduct was wrong.
So, yeah, if you want to watch the full video, I'm going to leave a link in the description of my video so you can go watch the full video. It was a very funny debate. It was pretty funny. It felt like it was two school kids talking about a political issue. It was very funny. The kind of funny that, happens in school. The video starts off very well with the NDC dude speaking about the Agyapa deal, and rightly so. There's a lot wrong with that deal. I'm not going to go into the details. You kind of have to get the feeling that there's something going on with this deal, and it doesn't seem like a clean deal of sorts. So right off the bat, you agree that the report provided by the special prosecutor is a good report, which speaks to why the Agyapa deal might have a few problems here and there. But what happened also is that he sort of squeezed in the Airbus to it. So you realize that the NDC dude finds it very difficult to commend Martin Amidu because of the Airbus deal also in it. So he goes guns blazing on the MPP guy. But when questioned on the Airbus incident, that's where he decides to abandon Martin Amidu. And same thing goes to the MPP dude. He ends up going guns blazing on the Airbus issue on the NDC guy. And the NDC guy gets put on the spot so many times. If you watch the full video, he gets put on the spot so many times. And he keeps on denying and saying like straight up that it's a lie, that no bribes were paid. But we all know the Airbus deal, not the cleanest deal ever. Even the Airbus deal, the corruption has already happened. But with the Agyapa deal, we know that the deal hasn't really gone very, very far in terms of executions. The fact that the president has decided to let the Agyapa royalty issue go back to Parliament for it to be reviewed and all shows that there's clearly something wrong with it. You get the same thing happening with both sides, agreeing with the report when it's convenient for them and disagreeing when it's not convenient for them. And that is how corruption looks in Ghana in a nutshell. They argue for about a month or two, and in like 4 months, everything just dies down. We stop talking about it because nobody wants to be put on the spot to answer questions. and then we also as a people, we forget about the issue, and that's why corruption may probably never go away in our lifetime. I feel politics in Ghana isn't the best, and both parties are trash. They don't clearly state out their policies and what they want to do. They are not held accountable, and sometimes the accountability, they being accountable should come from us. We always boast about the fact that we are a country which is very peaceful, and sometimes that's to our disadvantage. I'm not saying that peace is not a good thing, but sometimes we end up being silent even when something bad is happening to us. Like it always happens. Every corruption incident, we talk about it for a month and then we never talk about it again. But what you do is that you can go back and you realize that the deal still happened anyway. And that cycle just keeps going on and on and on. So, yeah. Comment your opinion on what you think about corruption, how you think corruption can be solved. Just comment your opinion in general on the whole issue about corruption under the video. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.